Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about OnlyJayus again. My last OnlyJayus did good, but apparently OnlyJayus is being exposed to something again. So let's just get into it.
OnlyJayus needs to be studied for what not to do as a content creator.
Before now, not checking my emails in a timely manner. Please leave me the f alone.
She had everything a modern-day creator could ask for, from millions of TikTok followers to help her content reach as many people as possible, to nearly 5 million subscribers on YouTube, allowing her to earn good money with ad revenue and sponsorships on long.
To be honest, the only part that really gets me is the fact she got 5 mil on YouTube. TikTok is of course a platform where short form content is dominant. How did she get 5 million subscribers on her YouTube? She doesn't seem like, what can she even add to the content she's reacting to? She doesn't seem very smart, as her whole shtick is making content, especially content where it's like, I don't know, you have 3 seconds. Diddy is fucking you in the butt. What are you doing? You have a phone next to you that's already on a call with the police. Are you telling him to pull out? Are you calling the cops for help? Or are you gonna you know what I mean? That was her whole thing. Why are they called? Oh, she did life hacks as well, and I would call it day in the life type content, lifestyle content, where it's like, oh, I was at work this morning and my fucking boss fucked me in my ass, but hey, I'm getting a raise. I'm getting a promotion from it. Like, that was basically her content. And then she was caught out for stealing. Like, your whole thing is doing that content. How are you being caught for stealing? Why are you stealing in the first place? Your content isn't even that hard. It's not like you're doing Mr. Beast type content where it's like, okay, Mr. Beast just did the Egyptian pyramids, so today we're going to go to an African abandoned mine shaft and explore it. Like, you know what I mean? That isn't really Mr. Beast, but it's still like geological type content, which is quite popular on YouTube.
Long-form content, but it wasn't long before a string of self-sabotaging controversies.
Everybody hear that I love you no matter your sex, your gender, your sexuality, your faith, or your race.
Goofy alert, guess that didn't age well, cause this you. At the bottom, calling someone the hard ER, a word used to oppress black people in my community.
Embarrassing exposure.
Well, I mean, everyone's ripped the hard R before. Who like, at this point, that's such common water. Who cares? I care more about her whole thing is making content, yet she steals it. That's the worst part. I think the N-word is just shows she's a bad person, but like, at the end of the day, who cares? Like, it's just the time we live in. I specifically don't care that she said the N-word. I don't care if it's used to oppress my people. I'm black as well. Well, not black, mixed race. But, you know, I have more black in me than you. So shut your bitch ass up. And even if you're black watching this, I have more black in me than you. So shut your bitch ass up. But that's such low waters at this point. It's like, oh, she said the N-word? Oh, okay. She stole content. That's the main thing I care about, at least.
We found how she got the rest of the screenshot. It turns out you can search Reddit for recent deleted posts. We used the script in the screenshot and saw that she commented it.
And public meltdowns.
I forget to eat for days. I procrastinate sleep for more days. I barely text my family back, and I just had to move apartments because my address got leaked, and you're gonna throw a fit because I didn't make you my priority?
Turned her into the punching bag of the internet, and her situation has only gotten worse since. From political content no one asked for, to explicit content no one expected. She's throwing everything at the wall in a desperate attempt to reclaim the relevance she once had. Unfortunately for the once popular TikToker, it's not working out as well as she likely hoped it would. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries and
Loki, I did not know she did explicit content. Like, what? Why? That's not even your shtick. Your whole thing was, boom, the bomb has detonated. You have 5 seconds to react. What are you doing?
And today, we're revisiting one of the most hated TikTokers of all time, how she's managed to reach new lows, and why none of her attempts at a comeback are successful. Though, as you'll see throughout this video, she had a very real chance of regaining her audience. But in typical OnlyJayus fashion, she somehow managed to throw it all away. Now, I've already made a video going over her major controversy in great detail, but if you haven't watched that video or need a quick refresher, here's a super fast recap to get you up to speed. Isabella Avila, aka Bella Rose.
We already know all this. I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Hope I find something that thingy.
Hypnotic abilities. It allows us to open.
Fuck.
Such is so.
YouTube channel with long-form content on topics like the meaning of life, where are the aliens, and hypnosis is real.
But hypnosis, while it can be described as such, is so much deeper than mind control. It's real and it's not a hoax. The future of hypnosis will be to fully realize the incredible potential of our natural hypnotic abilities. It allows us to open up, relax, change, laugh.
What if hypnosis is real? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my woman. I'm gonna go, hey, do you want to have sex? And she goes, no. And I go, fine then. I turn around and I start wiggling the coin in front of her face. And she goes, oh, I want to sleep with you, Kage. Like, what? What the fuck? What do you mean hypnosis is going to help us relax? If hypnosis exists and hypnosis can be fully recognized, it's going to be a fucking superpower. What? I'm going to go to the cashier and go, give me the money. This is not a robbery. You're just a bad worker. And start wiggling the coin in their face again. What? But then again, that's not the topic of the video.
And it teaches us to have a little bit more fun.
And this proved to be just as successful as her TikToks. But then, Bella made a single critical mistake that made her lose everything, kicking off the chain reaction that's continuing to drag her down to this day. And it all started with her accusing another creator of stealing her content back in July of 2020. The creator she called out proved that he didn't steal anything from her and that he only took information from the same article as her.
People born in March are way more likely to have asthma, and I can actually speak to this one because my little sister, the only one born in March, has asthma.
Born in March are actually more likely to have asthma.
This on its own was an embarrassing defeat for Bella, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. You see, seeing this response made her viewers realize that she was copying her content from other places, so they began looking at her other videos to see
What? Wait. What? Her fans were sad, or they were upset at the to the point of like exploring her videos because they found out that she gets some of her information from an article. What? Information isn't just something you're fucking born with. Of course you have to go research. What? She researched a topic and spoke about it. That's commendable. I'm not researching a topic. I'm just sitting here on my lazy, greasy ass and fucking watching the Internet Anarchist. The one who did the real work, which you should go subscribe to him, by the way.
the extent of this plagiarism, and what they found was shocking to say the least. Put simply, Bella was a certified content thief who had no issues with stealing others' content word for word, bar for bar, going as far back as the very first video she uploaded on YouTube.
I have absolute proof that God does not exist. This proof is absolute, but immaterial. You can't see it or measure it, but it exists. It's beyond comprehension, and thus we should not even question it. It's everywhere, at all times. You just need to have faith that it's there and that it's true.
Her short-form TikTok videos weren't any better either.
Just trying to confirm, everybody's tired all the time, right? No matter how much sleep we get or caffeine we consume, but also we have a lot of trouble even just falling asleep, and we're constantly hungry, but also kind of always nauseous, and we're chugging more water than any other generation has ever chugged before, yet we're still dehydrated, and we're losing hair and getting wrinkles, but also still have acne, despite having the most intense skincare routine, and we're spending every waking moment either working or cleaning, but feeling like nothing ever actually gets accomplished.
To make matters worse, when one creator she stole from, Everyday Alex, called her out on it, she claimed that she took the idea from an old comment on Reddit. Alex told her to prove this claim, and shockingly, she actually did.
I found the screenshot. It's this one, and I took this screenshot March 20th, 2020.
Had things ended here, Bella might have walked away from the plagiarism controversy with at least some dignity intact. But as it turned out, she faked the whole thing by posting the comment herself, deleting it, and then changing the screenshot date.
We found how she got the rest of the screenshot. It turns out you can search Reddit for recent deleted posts. We used the script in the screenshot and saw that she commented it. She commented it on a different subreddit where she thought nobody would see, and then deleted it so that she had the convincing looking thing for her screenshot. She actually posted it twice because there's some typos in the first one, and then she changed the date on the screenshot, which you can do easily.
This was the final straw that made her audience lose the respect they once had for her. What she didn't realize was that things were about to get much worse, because in 2021, leaked screenshots began circulating online, revealing the vile messages she had sent to someone back in 2016. These included her calling this person a dumb C-word and a piece of shit, as well as hoping that their parents get cancer and that everyone they love died. Worst of all, however, she called them a hard R N-word lover because they were in a relationship with a black person at the time. Something that, as most people on the internet agreed, was a special...
Yeah, that's crazy still. That's crazy. Who doesn't like the BBC? I mean, what? Hey, well, I don't like the BBC, but I know women that like the BBC. Hey, Asian women, stand up. Now sit your ass back down, bro. We got this video to finish, bitch. Hey, I know there's no Asian women watching this video right now. If you are, I need proof. Hit me up on Snapchat. No, in fact, I'm not gonna say my Snapchat name, but my Snapchat name is funny.
Kind of horrible.
She didn't just say the N-word. It's not like she was mouthing it and said the words in a song. There are levels to it. There's the white influencer dancing and then mouthing the words with an A at the end. There's calling someone the N-word. There's calling someone the N-word with a hard R at the end. And then there's calling someone a n***ver. A slur is a slur, but to insult someone for being in a relationship with a black person by calling them a n***ver, it does not get any worse than that.
The backlash...
Hey, I hate black people. Probably should not something I should just say like that. I don't necessarily hate black people, but they can fuck me. They can be annoying sometimes. You guys don't live with black people, and maybe you do. And if you do, and they're fine, hey, you got some good black people, but woo, they always complain about the N-word. Oh, it's a word. Not in this case. She used it fully to insult someone, but like, I've seen people actually fucking melt because someone said the N-word. It's like they didn't even say it to someone, or like, say they're singing a song, like exactly the thing the girl was saying. Like, someone said the N-word in a song, and they have just melted. I think that's funny, like, low-key. I think slurs are funny. But hey, I guess I'm just on my own.
Backlash prompted her to post the standard influencer apology video, complete with the obligatory fake tears. The only thing people liked about this apology was her promise to work with black creators to raise awareness on the issue of racism.
I want to take this time.
Bro, what? People were happy about that. That's like the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Guys, I'm sorry, I hated on Nazis. I'll work with them to get rid of the Jews from now on. Like, what? Well, okay, that was just an awful example. Well, exaggeration example, but still, you get it. It like, just because you end up working with someone of a certain group that you've insulted doesn't mean you now like that group. What? Can we just be real for a second? That's like me going, okay, guys, we're gonna watch Furion content with Ethereum, and we got the face cam and everything, and the Furion sitting next to me, and they've got their whole shtick on, they got their whole get up, and we watch Furion content. Doesn't mean I like the Therian. It doesn't mean I think Therians are not cringe. It just says that that I know a Therian.
Time to take a step back and share my platform with some amazing black creators who are going to tell their story to try and educate others on the trauma that happens when we use this kind of language.
However, instead,
if you're being traumatized because someone said the N-word, like, even in an insulting way, if you're being traumatized, like, unless this person is like beating you with a stick and calling you the N-word, even with an A, then, you know, that can be trauma, like, inducing. But if you're in an argument and someone goes, shut up, you nigger, and you're saying that gave you trauma. Wow, you're a weak little snowflake. Jesus Christ. It feels like I'm siding with OnlyJayus, but I'm not. I don't like her. Her content fucking useless. Like, what? Guys, here's what to do with when a nuclear bomb hits. Just try ducking, because hot air rises, and yeah, so duck. Like it's relatively boring. It's said in a very exaggeratory way. It's millennial content. You got the face humor sometimes. You get the over exaggeration on words, like the millennial zoom. That's what they call it. They have millennial zooms as well. Like, OnlyJayus' content is not the funniest thing to watch.
Instead of following through on this promise, she allegedly ghosted those black creators. But what did she do when they called her out on it? Did she apologize and correct her mistake? Well, no. She responded by throwing a tantrum in her car instead.
Today's episode of What Are People Mad at Me For Now? Not checking my emails in a timely manner. I wish I was joking. Forgot to respond to an email from this creator that wanted to collab with me, and instead of just like hitting me up again, they made 7 videos about it. Can you please leave me the?
There we go. Over exaggeration. Like, you easily could have delivered this in a so much better way. Damn. I see that I'm getting hate on the internet, and yeah. I just don't check my emails that much, to be honest. You should have hit me up on something else like Instagram or Snapchat or whatever else she's on. You should have hit me up on Facebook. I definitely would have responded if you answered me on Facebook. I'm always looking at minion memes. But yeah, man, I apologize, dude. We can get round to it. Just text me on something. Text me on one of my socials. I'll definitely get back to you, and we can continue talking about this. 7 videos is a bit of an exaggeration, though. That's a bit crazy. Like, can we give people benefit of the doubt? Like, okay, 7 videos. Like, it depends on the time frame, to be honest. If it's like she didn't see it for a year, then that's a bit crazy. Like, how you not checking your emails for a year? But to be honest, my emails are fuck blood. If you ever try to get to me on email, you just better believe that you gotta have told me that you emailed me. Otherwise, you gotta DM me, because there's no way I'm checking my emails. Like, my emails are fucking flooded with other shit. There's no way I'm seeing an email. So maybe I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here, because I know for a fact I wouldn't see an email, as I get like millions of emails per day from just random things I've subscribed to in my fucking past. Not even subscribed to as in like monetary wise, like subscribed to in like, here, I accept to you guys giving me notices. I've stopped doing it now, and there's so many things that I just can't be asked to like remove, because there's just many things there. But yeah, maybe that's why I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here. And 7 videos is a bit fucking crazy. What could you even say for those 7 videos? She didn't even add any fuel to the fire. You could have said something like this. Hey, OnlyJayus, this is a message to you. Can you guys send this to OnlyJayus? I reached out for that collab. She said she wanted to do with the black people. I'm willing to collab with her and speak to her and do whatnot, interview her, whatnot. Can you get back to me, please? I've emailed you, but if you need me to respond anywhere else, like, some people are stupid. And I don't think all the blame can be put on OnlyJayus for this specific, like, not even situation, this specific conflict. Because now people are just being mad at her because they want to be mad at her, which is fine. Be mad at her, but when people try to dissect your, like, anger, and you go, no, you're on her side, that just isn't true. You're just being an idiot.
I have a diagnosed neurological disorder that makes me forget things and procrastinate due to time blindness. I forget to eat for days. I procrastinate sleep for more days.
Okay, now this added information is a bit just kind of like, it's kind of trying to sound like justification. You don't really need to justify this in any case. You can just literally go, hey, I didn't check my emails. I have a diagnosed medical disorder that tells me that I'm fucking awful with time, which is okay. It's like, so yeah, like I was saying, sorry, there was a baby screaming in the background. I really couldn't focus and concentrate on what I was saying. But yeah, she has a medical disorder. Like everyone's acting a bit crazy over this. Like, she's overreacting. The girl that posted 7 videos is overreacting. People that are complaining are overreacting. Everyone in this situation is just overreacting.
I barely text my family back, and I just had to move apartments because my address got leaked, and you're gonna throw a fit because I didn't make you my priority?
As a comment on YouTube pointed out, it's almost like she's allergic to taking accountability. And if that wasn't bad,
Accountability for what? She has a medical disorder that says she's awful with time. What? You don't need to take accountability when no accountability needs to be taken. What? It's like the word accountability is just thrown around willy-nilly. Like, do you even understand the meaning of that word? Taking accountability would mean she did something wrong and needs to own up to it. She didn't do anything wrong. She just didn't check her emails. Like, what? Everyone is over-exaggerating. Am I the only one that's just, like, either really lenient or just not getting the severity of this? Yeah, she said the N-word. So what? There's no need to leak her address because of it. That's a bit crazy. She said the N-word. There's no need to, like, just be angry at her for every little thing. Like, it sounds a bit crazy at this point.
enough, it came out that she didn't even write the apology herself.
Have someone ghostwrite their apology so that they didn't lose their brand deals.
The person that helped you write the apology is
me. Hi. I've already talked about it once before on my channel, but immediately after they confirmed it was true with me over text message, I then tried to help them to the best of my ability while still being extremely angry and frustrated. Helped with a good bit of the apology, especially the part about black creatives. When we were both talking about that part in the apology, I really did think that they would hold up their end of the bargain, you know?
This, combined with the blatant content theft.
Wow. She had a ghostwriter. That's pretty crazy. Ghostwriter for an apology. To be honest, it doesn't sound like that video was very, like, loose in terms of they didn't really explain what they did. Like, in terms of, did you write it all? Did you give suggestions when she was writing? Like, what's going on? Did you fucking piss on her face to make it look like there was tears? Like, we need to know exactly how you helped. Unless he did say it and the audio quality is just fucking awful for me and I didn't hear it. But, yeah. A ghostwriter for an apology is fucking crazy, though. But it's not unheard of. It's actually quite common. PR teams. To be honest, you're the ghostwriter, bro. Like, can you keep, like, you know, what's it called? Doctor-patient confidentiality. Like, you didn't need to snitch on her straight up like that. Like, did you even get the bag for that?
It quickly eroded any goodwill she had on the internet, turning her into one of the most hated TikTokers of all time, with a tweet perfectly summarizing the feelings people had towards her, reading, "Was scrolling through my For You page and OnlyJayus' live came up. I feel like I just got hate crimed. Over 440."
Yeah, let's go back. I want to examine your profile picture. Yeah. Hate crime is deserved. Wait, gay people? I don't even know what stupid flag that is. That looks like the dream sexual flag, blood. Nah, you deserve to be hate crime. Don't worry, blood. I'm on OnlyJayus' side.
8,000 people even signed a petition to get her banned on TikTok. That hate never truly disappeared, and kept quietly eroding the relevance she once held online. Now, at the end of my last video on her, I posed 2 possible futures for Bella.
The only options left for her are either to quit right now, or continue posting and slowly fade into internet obscurity forever.
She chose the second option, and kept posting content. And unsurprisingly, it's going just as badly as I predicted. Though, before we can get to the sorry state of her online career, we have to talk about a controversy that took place outside of social media. One that could have potentially landed her behind bars. In September of 2024...
What the fuck did she do? Like, behind bars? Like, her content's, like, useless and cringe, but it's not harmful. Well, then again, it did say behind TikTok. What was he?
News came out that Bella's ex-girlfriend, Brittany Lee DeJardo, filed for a restraining order against her. According to Brittany, Bella had a pattern of toxic behavior in her past relationships, and that same pattern was starting to show with her, particularly through verbal abuse. She also claimed that Bella showed up to her house in the middle of the night, even when she specifically told her not to. This behavior, combined with the fact that Bella had access to a firearm, made Brittany feel unsafe in her own home, resulting in her filing for a restraining order. Bella denied those allegations completely, stating that she, quote, have no history of harassment or abusive behavior. She also implied that Brittany was fabricating the entire story. stating, "Unlike Brittany, I have been respecting her request for no contact for a couple of weeks now, including blocking her on all platforms, and I have not engaged in any behavior that would justify these allegations. Whether she was telling the truth or just trying to dodge yet another controversy remains unclear." The restraining order was dropped in late September after Brittany failed to appear in court, suggesting that she might not have the evidence to back up her claims. But it's also just as likely
Or that she lied.
that everything she said was true, and she simply didn't want to deal with Bella for even one more second.
Internet anarchist, I just don't think that's how that works. That's just not how that works. You don't feel threatened in your own home because an ex of yours has a firearm and is showing up outside your house at midnight, and then go, you know what? I don't even want to deal with you anymore. I'm dropping this case. You don't just do that. So, to me, I'm going to say that she had no evidence. Either she had no evidence or she completely lied. I don't know why that wasn't one of the options, as if, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. You don't just lie on OnlyJayus' name because she's a bad person and then think, yeah, this is a good thing I'm doing. Like, maybe this did happen. There's zero evidence to this. There's zero evidence. And I would say there's zero evidence from OnlyJayus as well. Like, you know, she didn't say, well, these time frames she's given, I was here and I have people that can confirm this. You know, she hasn't got any evidence either. But to be honest, she's not defending much. The woman that was accusing her, dropped the allegations, which to me just says you didn't have the evidence and you couldn't back it up, or most likely you lied, because you don't just go, damn, I feel threatened in my own home. An ex is outside my house with a potential could have a firearm. I'm just gonna drop this entire case and just hope everything goes well. You know, probably lied.
Whatever the case may be, the whole situation only made Bella even more unlikable in the eyes of the internet. This online hate eventually became too much for her to handle, resulting in her essentially retiring from the internet during the latter half of 2024. However, just when it seemed like her career was dead in the water, Bella resurfaced with a video that made people see her in a completely different light. For context, TikTok was on the verge of being banned in the US of January 2025. So Bella returned to the platform on January 19th with a goodbye video of sorts, and right away, something about her felt different.
There's gonna be two types of people watching this video right now. You're either gonna see my face and be like, ugh, and scroll, and that's fine. Goodbye, I'm sorry. Okay, I get it. Or you're gonna see my face and be like, psychology girl? Life hacks? Like what? You look different since the last time I saw you 2 or 3 years ago. That's crazy. I know that I haven't always use this platform that you guys have given me the wisest. I've made a lot of interesting choices. I could have done a lot of things differently, and I think about it every single day, and I like to think that I've learned and grown from it.
She came across as far more genuine and humble than she had in the past. She acknowledged that she made mistakes, even if she didn't spell out exactly what they were. Still, it felt much more authentic than the cold corporate ghost-written apology she'd posted earlier. This became especially prominent near the end of the video, where she showed her appreciation for the viewers she once had, regardless of how they felt about her now.
I'm hoping that we can keep learning. I know I try to be like the educator on this app or whatever, but I've learned a lot from you guys, and I don't want that to end. Whether you love me, hate me, don't have any feelings, I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for everything this app has given me.
This video was a glimmer of hope.
That sounded absolutely fucking heartfelt. That sounded genuine. If she's lying, she's a fucking actor, and we need to get her a job on, I don't know, Fantastic Four movie. Anyone that can give us that ball. Bro, if I'm not hearing that song at the end of the movie, I'm gonna piss over the first person I see. The person that's in front of me, I'm whipping my fucking cock out straight on their head and just peeing everywhere. Because there's no fucking way you're not playing that song and someone's not getting peed on. I'm tall for a reason. I'm gonna use my superpower for good.
For the few people who still wanted to see her improve as a person and succeed. If she had followed through on the direction this video promised, she might have reinvented herself and eventually built a new audience that liked her for who she truly was. However, that's not what happened at all. TikTok didn't get banned, and OnlyJayus went back to looking for a shortcut that would take her back to the top. Admittedly, she did try to do things quote the right way by posting new long-form videos on her YouTube channel. She was likely hoping to attract new viewers who would be interested in hearing what she had to say. Unfortunately for Bella, those were a bigger flop than she could have ever imagined. Her pillow fight video, for instance, barely crawled past 3,000 views, which is an embarrassingly low number for a channel with over 4.8 million subscribers. To put that into perspective, a staggering 99.92% of her subscribers didn't even bother clicking on the video. That said, the ones that did watch it weren't happy about it either, and this type of reception isn't exclusive to this video either. Her video on a topic with as much mainstream appeal as punk music didn't even garner 10,000 views, while somehow getting 3 times as many dislikes as it has likes, with a top comment under this video perfectly summarizing the situation, stating, "She trying mad hard to ignore the fall off." But here's the thing. If Bella truly wanted to make a comeback the right way, by making high quality content that people actually want to watch, she would have focused on improving her craft and tried again with new videos. However, it's clear that all she really cares about is making her way back to the status she once had, no matter what. So instead of becoming a better content creator, Bella decided to pivot and focus on the hottest trend: politics. She started filming the LA riots and posting clips on her TikTok, all in hopes of triggering a debate in the comments and boosting engagement on her content, which in turn would make the social media algorithms promote her content to more people. However, much to her dismay, this tactic failed miserably as well. Not only did it fail to boost views on her channel, but people also weren't buying the so-called altruistic angle, that she was doing it for some greater cause, with a comment on YouTube reading, "She's just recording herself going to protests now to try and make herself look like a good person." Suffice it to say, this wasn't the ticket back to stardom she was looking for. So she pivoted once again, and came up with her worst idea yet: explicit content. She created an account on a site called Passes, which is an OF competitor, and started posting tease content locked behind a paywall, costing as much as $80. As we saw with the Island Boys, turning to explicit content like this is often the last-ditch move of a fade.
I wouldn't compare it to the Island Boys. The Island Boys, they made sexual content to fucking together. Now that is awful. There's like, you don't just do that shit with your sibling and, you know, expect everyone to be extremely fucking happy about it. Like, let's be honest, that's not good. Comparing Bella fucking Rose to the Island Boys isn't the best comparison.
Creator desperate to hold on to whatever scraps of relevance they have left, and OnlyJayus' case doesn't seem to be much different. But that's not even the worst part, because there's a good chance that even after hitting a new low, it still wasn't worth it, especially considering the abysmal engagement on these lewd posts, suggesting she's barely making any money from this new venture. The only thing this has achieved is bringing some freaks and gooners into a rapidly shrinking fandom. But here's the twist: while her downfall is clear as day for anyone to see, Bella herself is either coping or is actually in denial, since according to a comment she made on her subreddit, things couldn't be better, stating, "I'm saying this as a point, not because like I am proud of it, but my views are at an all-time high after getting cancelled." Her coping aside, at this point she's tried everything she could think of and none of it worked. She even tried to be active in her own subreddit, likely to keep the remaining handful of viewers engaged, but that didn't help much either. That being said, she is still doing whatever she can to rebuild her career, like deleting hate comments to seem more likable to new potential viewers. She was caught doing this back in August of last year, and looking at her socials.
Okay, I think the rest of this video is just going to be the same thing. Well, not same thing, but we've already seen the meat and potatoes of this. We know what OnlyJayus is being exposed for. I forgot what she was being exposed for. Fuck.